Hello again, this is Andy at HandyANdy. Welcome back to another quick little video on repairs. We get this question asked of us all the time. Builders love to use these little stick-built columns on front porches, and the problem with it is they're never painted or installed properly. You're looking at the back sides. There's 4 pieces on the bottom base of this post, and they've rotted out for the second time. You can see the bottom edges were never painted. It's called back priming the wood, and it's really important, especially on lower ends of posts like that, and including the bottom edge, where you can see this edge right here. It was never painted, so it dry rotted, got water splashes on this concrete and rots up. So we're going to go ahead and rebuild this base post here today. You can see they just fired so many air gun nails into that thing. Didn't really hold anything anyway. But the most important thing, and people ask us all the time, why is wood rotting all over my house? People forget the exterior takes a lot of abuse from the weather. You got to pay more money, pay for a good quality hand-painted paint job, not spray painted. You know, you'll save some money. If you're selling your house this year and you want to paint your house, go ahead and spray paint it, be cheap and get rid of it. But if you're going to live in your house for a while, pay a little bit more money, have a quality company like ours, whoever you want to use, hand paint it with best materials. Don't buy $15 a gallon paint unless it's a cheap rental house. What you're looking at here is a front bay window, and you can see this piece of nosing is rotted all the way across. This poor customer was almost convinced that she had to replace all this whole window, when all we're going to do in here is pull this nose out of here, replace it. It wasn't caulked properly in the corner, and it wasn't flashed properly. If you've seen some of the other videos, this flashing's cut short, so the water's just channeling down and boop on both sides of the window. So we'll go ahead and replace that for her today. But when it comes to paint materials, you got to have a little bit of know-how. I mean, whoever did this post right here just did it wrong. 95% of the people out here will never back prime their wood because they don't get paid for that in their mind. But we're going to go ahead with the wood that we're replacing. All 4 edges of this wood, there's actually 6 edges, front, back, and then 4 sides all the way around on the edge. That'll all be primed and painted, and it'll last. It's going to rot out again eventually, even with that, but it'll probably take 30 or 40 years to do so. Anyway, I'm Andy at HandyANdy. If you have other questions, keep shooting them in. We'll be happy to do any kind of work we can do for you. Another real common thing in these houses, and we're going to go ahead and seal here, the stonework around this front window has never been caulked and sealed, so water's been getting in on all sides of the window, and also on these white corner boards have never been caulked. But anything we can do for you, we're at 770-912-2829. Have a handy day. Bye-bye now.